Hi everybody, welcome to Behind the Vanity. I'm Jessica. It is Makeup Basket Monday again, and this is now my third week, going into my third week. So I am excited to show you what was in last week's makeup basket, as well as a few pictures of some of the looks I came up with, as well as choosing my makeup basket for next week. So if that sounds like something you might like, stay with me. Before we get started, of course, I've got to ask you to subscribe if you like videos like Makeup Basket Monday, Shop Your Stash, empties, tutorials, reviews. This look here is from my very first palette bingo, which I believe is gonna go up on Wednesday. And I wanna do more of that if that's something that you all would like to see. But if that all sounds good to you, please subscribe and hit that bell. It really helps me out. So last week's makeup basket, I will make this part here short and sweet, show you what I used, and then show you some pictures before we get into this coming week's makeup basket. If you've never seen these videos before, I pick out of a bag at random a palette and center the whole look around that, and I may choose like a palette to go with it or a single eyeshadow or two to also go with it. Once it's been picked, it is then out of the rotation. But if I choose a palette to pair with it, that stays in the rotation. So basically every time something comes out of the bag, it stays out of the bag until the rotation starts again. So the star of this week's Makeup Basket Monday was the Col-lab brand Palette Pro eyeshadow palette. This is in Sunset Dreams. I bought this at Sally's. It is just a gorgeous palette, and I have a lot. First of all, this is probably, out of all the palettes I have, this is probably my favorite, literally. To have only 8 colors, I think I created 3 looks, plus I still have a couple in mind, I just didn't get around to doing them. You can do a neutral look, you can do, you wouldn't think that this little palette here would be as versatile as it is, but it is. So I also paired that with 3 other eye products, 2 of which I did not use. Can't remember if I used the Stila or not. I don't believe I did. I paired it with the Stila Glitter and Glow in Burnished Sienna, if I needed a little sparkle. NYX eyeshadow single in STFU, it's like a matte yellow. And the Ulta Glitter Eye Top Coat in High Maintenance. And I definitely did not use this. I did use the eyeshadow single, and I cannot remember if I used the Stila Glitter and Glow. So anyways, but I had a very easy time with the palette by itself. It didn't really need anything else. So then the other products I had was this LA Colors from the Dollar Tree. It is a highlighter in Shine Bright. I used that on my eyes a few times as well, a couple times. And then I used this is the YC Collection Matte Bronzer in Caramello, which I love. The Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Party Dress. I had it's a Rimmel Lip Pencil in Coffee Bean. L'Oreal Glowing Lip Gloss in Sunday Funday. And Belle and Argent brand. I don't know if I say that right. I think I always mess it up, but this I got in an Ipsy. I don't know the color because it's not on here, but it's a very coral with gold speck lip gloss. I used that once. I used this a couple times. And then I did not end up using this. It's a red lipstick from the brand. So I really had no problem. I could literally like travel with this makeup bag that I had. Now, what I have not been doing is adding like concealer and foundation and some of like the base products. And I had one of my subscribers, Sarah, ask me if I could include those items. So I'm gonna start including those items as well. I don't have a ton of selection in some of those departments, but I do have a few things that I can rotate through week to week. So now it's time to show you some looks. So the first look I filmed for Instagram, just a little short video. So if you go over to Instagram and follow me at Behind the Vanity Official, you can see that over there. So the first look is kind of a very earth tone, gold, coppery kind of a look. I believe for that one I used this color here, this color here, this color here, and the gold, I believe. And I probably used the highlighter, I think. I don't know. You'll just have to go over there and check it out. But that was just a very warm look that I really, really liked. Then the second look was kind of more purple based. I really liked that look as well. I don't know if that one came out exactly the way I intended it to, but either way, I really, really liked it. And then this last look is actually my favorite. And there is also a video of that look up on my Instagram as well in the form of a short video. And that is one of my favorite eye looks. I used the palette. I also used the LA Colors highlighter for little accents. But yes, so that third look was literally like, that's one of my favorite looks I've created. Very happy with that. So those are the 3 looks I created. Like I said, I had a couple more in mind, but the week kind of ran out and I didn't get to it. So I will have to save those for next time or for just a separate tutorial altogether. But yes, this palette is fabulous. The quality of these shadows is amazing and I just can't say enough good things, and it is surprisingly versatile. So anyways, it's time to say goodbye to these products and pick some new stuff. So here is my bag. I've got my last 2 weeks and I will have the playlist of this series linked below. So the first 2 palettes that I picked was the Naked Reloaded and the Col-lab, and those are not in the bag. So all the palettes that I have left are in here, and so we will just see. Okay, this is it. Okay. Well, okay, I'm not very excited. I've been excited the last couple weeks, but okay. I'm gonna be using the LA Colors Expressions 12 color eye palette in Supernatural. Now, here's the deal with this palette. So it's this palette here. It is by LA Girl, and it is basically a blue, green, teal color scheme, kind of shimmery. And I bought it because I was missing those colors in my collection. So the very first week, I paired it with the Naked Reloaded palette because it's such a neutral palette and I wanted some pops of color. But I wasn't very good with working with this palette, so I guess this week will be my opportunity. So of course, you can't just really use this palette by itself. So I'm gonna have to pair it with a couple things. So let's pick out some stuff. So I'm gonna pair this palette because it needs some body to it. I'm gonna pair it with the Urban Decay Naked Basics. This is the very first one they came out with. So that way I can use like the darker shades, the brown and the black if I need it. So just for a little bit of fun, I don't know if I'll actually use these or not. I have the Ulta Beauty Glitter Cream eyeshadow, and this is in Psych. It's kind of a pink, sparkly, it's kind of a pink iridescent with like a little bluish tinge to it. It's really pretty. I haven't used it much. And this is a long name. It's the Milani Bella Eyes Gel Powder Eyeshadow. This is in Bella Mandarin. It's a satin matte, and I think that might go nice with some of the teals or blues or whatnot. So that palette needs a little bit of help, but I'm gonna come up with some good looks with it. I know I'm gonna. So for lips, I'm gonna pick out, and this is kind of a mess, but it's my Wet n Wild lip color, and this is in the color Pinkerbell. It's kind of a really bright pink. So that could be really fun. I'm kind of in the mood for some brightness in my life. And then I'm also gonna pair it with the lip gloss that I'm wearing today. And this is just from the Dollar Tree. And it's LA Colors Moisturizing Lip Gloss in Coral. For something a little bit more muted, I'm gonna go with this Pixie lip gloss in Sheer Rose, just in case I don't want something so bright. And for blush and bronzer, I'm actually gonna use this. It's like a duo that I got in Ipsy. And I've used this quite a bit. I don't know if I've ever used it in a video or not before, but it's by Col-lab Cosmetics. And the blush shade in here is called Catalina, and the bronzer is in the shade of Medium. So I'm gonna use that. Like I said, I've used this quite a bit. I've had it for a while. I kind of got it with my first go around with Ipsy. So I'm gonna use that. For my highlighter, I am going to use this other, I did a Dollar Tree video the other day, or went up the other day. I'll link it below and up here as well. And I got this LA Colors highlight, and this is in the shade of Glow Time, and I have not really used it yet. So I think this will be a good opportunity. It's like a pinkish color. So that's gonna be my highlighter. So for my base, and it's actually what I'm wearing right now. And again, this was also in the Dollar Tree video that I will have linked below, is this BB cream by Sassy Chic. It actually is surprisingly good. I don't know how good it is for you or me, but especially at a time right now where I'm putting on makeup and I'm kind of washing stuff off pretty quick because, you know, we're not going anywhere. But I am experimenting with makeup, particularly eyeshadow. You know, you do want to have something on your face, but I have felt very non-guilty of using this. So I'm going to be using this week. And I pretty much used it exclusively this last week as well. And then for my concealer, I'm going to use, and this is almost gone, I think. It's my Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Concealer. I've had this for a while. It is in the color Light. So those will be my face products. Then for my eyebrows, I'll just go ahead and include that as well, because I do kind of like what I'm doing. So I purchased this LA Colors Brow Cream Gel, and it is in, I think, like dark brown. And I'm again wearing it right now, but it's a little bit dark and a little bit like it's very heavy and pigmented. But I got this a while back. This is by Bella Pierre. It's a Stay Put Brow Gel, and it is in the color Cardamom, and it's actually kind of a little on the lighter side. See how light that is? It's hard to see, but so I have actually been mixing them. Now I'm in that video, I made a mess of my eyebrows, but I figured out I can mix these and they're perfect. So I've been using these two things this past week for my brows. And then also too, I use this LA Colors Contour Stick in Light to kind of clean my eyebrows up. And then lately what I've been doing is priming my eyelid with this. It's a full wear concealer by L'Oreal. It's Infallible. And this is in the color Vanilla. So those pretty much I use all the time. And then my eyelashes, I'm gonna just go ahead and stick with these. They're Ardell Wispy 113s. And so I'm gonna try to get another week out of them and go from there. So I can't fit it all in one shot because it's a lot more products that I normally pick, I think. But those are going to be my products for this week's makeup basket. So I will create some looks with everything, and I will take pictures, and I will also post videos, short videos on Instagram of me doing the eye makeup and all that good stuff. So be sure to follow me there, so you can check those out. Subscribe and hit that bell so that you're always reminded of when it's Monday, because it's hard to know when it's Monday anymore. Also, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and comment and let me know if you're doing a makeup basket yourself. Let me know how you're doing it and what is in it this week. I'm sure there's a lot of us not shopping now, so basically it's all makeup basket. But it is good to kind of zone in on those products and use something exclusively for a little while and really give it a chance. And also too, Wednesday's video will be palette bingo, my very first palette bingo. So be sure to check that out as well. And thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.